Hey every one of you on my stream and whoever is gonna be watching this video later on YouTube, because you are awesome. It's that time of the day or night, I don't know what it is for you, but I hope you're having fun. Anyway, it's that time of the day or night and we are gonna watch some ranked games. This time it's gonna be strictly business. Arguably one of the best guilds on the Bastion server. Let me change screen and go into the game. There we go. They are already in on Novare coast, the Nova. Their team consists of 2 juggernauts, 1 tank, 1 rage marauder. They're also running a lethality sniper, whose point of view we are watching from right now. I wonder who are they up against. Unfortunately, as usual, I'm restreaming, so it's not easy to notice stuff. But anyway, the action's already begun. The east and west points are capped, and the middle is going in favor of the opposing team, who is, goddammit, I cannot see their name. Something about Giggles, it seems. But anyway, it seems that Strictly Business is managing to recap mid a little bit, and it's now favoring them. Diva is getting some pressure on her, I suppose it's her. But so far it's just trading damage left and right. It doesn't seem like anyone's actually dying. Pure Rage is getting some pressure but immediately gets healed. We can see someone's fighting way off point, farther away, but is coming back middle. Fall Jobs is trying to cap mid, but unfortunately interrupted straight away, and it doesn't look like the other team is able to put the pressure on Strictly Business. One of their players is falling. Marauder is trying to work on Diva, but she's protected, and I'm not. Yeah, it's just the Gardimi is going down. It seems that the enemy team, unfortunately, will be going down pretty easily. I do not see Chris and Giggles. Yeah, the other team's name is Chris and Giggles, it seems. I'm not sure how far in the PvP hierarchy they are on the Bastion server, but unfortunately they are not putting up a good fight right now. As the middle is already cut, they were pushed all the way back. This is not a favorable position for them whatsoever to fight in. Their assassin trying to make way into the front lines, but unfortunately he falls. Healers are not able to keep him up. Xander, an assault vanguard, is going down. Scott, their gunslinger, might be dangerous, but gets knocked back, perhaps mistakenly. And wait a second, someone's made their way to the east point, but I suppose the defender is still there, just got distracted for a little bit while calling for help. And what can I say? Chris and Giggles are trying to go for the east point, but unfortunately without regrouping they will not be able to put any pressure whatsoever. And let's see, let's talk about the Strictly Business team for a little bit while we have time. It's obvious that this game is not going to Chris and Giggles' favor, and Strictly Business will be able to quite convincingly take it. As personally I'm aware, Strictly Business is one of the 3 top teams on the Bastion, along with Hey I'm MVP and Synergy. I'm not sure what place among them they would take. I would say they are fighting for the second place among these 3 teams, but I don't really want to be hated for saying something like that. Still, from what I've seen from these teams, Hey I'm MVP, on my personal chart would take the first place, as they've shown quite the convincing gameplay and good teamwork. We can see that Giardini, Rage Sentinel, Focus Sentinel, has made his way into the middle. Unfortunately, after completely failing their aggression on the east, and well, mid might be in a little bit of a trouble, but Fall Jobs is doing a great job at halting position, and Strictly Business is back. All their team is back. They will be able to successfully defend a point. Xander is getting low. He's not getting any heals. He's going down. Yami is a Jedi Shadow. Well, might be going down too, but receives a heal right when he needs it. Scott, the gunslinger, is going down, but Foul Jobs is a little bit low, but he's guarded by their tank, Helica. Helica is their Juggernaut tank. Unfortunately, Chris and Giggles are just not able to put up as much pressure as they would like to. Perhaps it's a team setup, or maybe it's individual skill. They're just not able to regroup whatsoever, and this is quite. I can only see 4 players right now, and Yami is going down. Giardini is trying to sneak from behind, and it seems that he's lagging a little bit, judging from the way he is moving. Strictly Business defends middle convincingly. They're just repelling Chris and Giggles. And I have to be truthful and say it openly. I do not see what Chris and Giggles can do at this point to win this game. And it doesn't seem their setup is undergeared. Gunslingers, everyone has a decent amount of HP, but perhaps it's a lack of focus, because their healers from Strictly Business are just not pressured whatsoever. For the future games, perhaps Chris and Giggles should pay attention to whoever they focus and how they engage a little bit more. We can see a gunslinger from Chris and Giggles going for east, but that's more like a desperate move. I don't think he will be able to do anything against the Shadow. Although if the defender from Strictly Business gets way overconfident, he might be taken down, as just a few lucky crits from a gunslinger can take down almost anyone. But I don't think that will be the case, and with the 32% remaining, victory seems closer and closer for the Strictly Business. East gets capped a little bit, and we can see someone going for help to help the defender. I forgot actually who was the defender for Strictly Business. I guess it's Explosivo. Yes, Explosivo might be the assassin on the Strictly Business team. Well, it seems East is already safe. It's just not been decapped, and unfortunately, Chris and Giggles have completely crumbled. No matter how you look at it, look at this. Fall doesn't want to break those so well CC'd members of Chris and Giggles. One of them was a healer, another one was Yami, their hybrid shadow. Judging from his HP, he's wearing a DPS gear and just using his guard ability and tank stance, combat technique, if you will. Anyways, Strictly Business does seem like a formidable opposition for both Synergy and Hey I Am MVP. They've had quite a few pretty close games just recently. Unfortunately, Strictly Business losing both of them, but they really looked like they could take them anytime. Sometimes it's just a minor detail that can turn the game away from your team. And that was exactly the case in these games. I'm pretty sure that Strictly Business takes a lot of matches from both Hey I Am MVP and Synergy, but unfortunately they were kind of, I suppose, unlucky today. We'll see what happens next. I'm sure they will be playing quite a few more games, and with a 4% remaining, the victory is just basically it's sealed for Strictly Business. Let's hope Chris and Giggles does better in the next game, and there we go. Victory for the Strictly Business on the Novare coast. Let's look at the final stats. Yeah, they were kind of short. While healing was pretty decent for Chris and Giggles, they were short on DPS, and it's apparent. Yami was able to guard pretty well, but DPS, this should never be neglected. For some reason, Chris and Giggles' DPS didn't do so well. Let's hope further games go better for them. And I'll be right back with you guys as soon as the next game starts.